Yo, what's up guys? Got pokeaim here with another Showdown Live showcase. This time we are showcasing Mudsdale. Now before we actually get into this live, I just want to say if you have missed any of my previous showcases, there's a playlist. Link is down below. I also encourage you to follow me on Twitch and Twitter to know when I stream, stay up to date with me and whatnot. Anyway, this team I built with my boy Flaming Victini. Big shouts to him. Now it is a bit fatter than what I usually use on the channel, but I believe if we're showcasing a Pokemon, we should showcase one of its better sets. And that's why I'm using this team that best supports Mudsdale. So we're going to be using Spadef Mudsdale with Roar. Usually I have Sleep Talk over Toxic, but Toxic does allow me to hit Pokemon that are in the air, like Hydreigon, Pinsir, and whatnot. The Rock Slide would help out versus Pinsir. In any case, and because we do have Cleric support from Serena, I figured, or Len Victini also figured that we can just run Rest without any recovery. Or without any Sleep Talk because we can wake up due to aromatherapy from Serena. We have Shed Shell Skarmory, which really appreciates Mudsdale support to checking Magnezone and whatnot. Also, this is our Spiker to abuse the Roar. Toxapex, once again, really loves the fact that Mudsdale takes the electric attacks. And Mudsdale, again, phases everything out with that. Mega Alakazam. Now, this set, really weird, okay? That's not super weird. In this set, basically the idea is have lower special attack than your speed, just by 1 point. That way, if we actually trace a beast boost, if anything, like from maybe a Kartana or something, we get a speed boost as opposed to a special attack boost. So it might not seem so practical because you can actually sweep things by getting special attack boost, but because we have Calm Mind, figured it might be pretty cool to try that out. We have Sandstream Gigalith, our Stealth Rocker, plus Sand support for the team. We're down with Toxic Spikes and whatnot. And then again, Serena's our Cleric, also helps us out with Tapu Fini. Calm Mind Taunt can give the team a lot of problems. So let's look for a battle. Like I said, guys, it is a bit fatter than what I usually use, but I wanted to showcase this particular set of Mudsdale, and I think this was the better way than just dumping it on offense. Pretty much just dumping it on offense and just using it as a pivot, like Assault Vest. I definitely could have, but I really did want to showcase something that I feel will work better with Mudsdale and get to show what it really does. The team is a bit threatened by Celesteela, but we can burn it and whatnot and just wear it down and stall it 1v1 with our stamina. Mudsdale's pretty cool because every attack, that boy's stamina is activated, so we get defense raises and whatnot. And we could literally just stick. See, this is one of the mons that doesn't even care if something is trying to attack it, and it's just going for rest. Yeah, it can be crit, but if it's not crit, it's just getting those stamina raises, man. Nice defense raises just for doing nothing. So we got a game versus a team where Mudsdale actually shines, and he has Hydreigon. Wow, one of the few Pokemon that could be annoying for me. I'm expecting him to want to lead off with his Mamoswine. I'm just going to lead off with my Skarmory as I can get up a Spike. He does have a Spinner. Actually, without going for Spike, I want to go for the Brave Bird. I want to break its Focus Sash. I don't know if he'd go hard into Magnezone. However, I do want to break Mamoswine's Focus Sash first before anything else, as that's a problem for my Calm Mind Alakazam later on in the game. So we can proceed to get up a Spike right here. Iso Crash shouldn't be doing too much. I am physically defensive. And the Spike is going to be wearing down the Magnezone and whatnot. So Magnezone does come out. I'm not sure if he knows I have the Shed Shell, but maybe he thinks I'm Rocky Helmet. So we'll go Route to Mudsdale on the Thunderbolt. Beautiful. And what we can do here is just throw off a Toxic. I think Toxic hits his probably initial switching. I don't know if Mamoswine would come out or Clef. Clef could come out if it wants, but I figured it would be Hydreigon. And I can actually proceed to take any attack he wants to go for. I kind of see him going for, not for a Draco Meteor, but at the same time, I want to go out to Gigalith because Gigalith can set up the rocks on this Hydreigon and wear it down with poison. Plus I take a Draco for days. Yum. I get worn down. What's up? Now if he wants to go out into his Kumala, I can Toxic that. Well, I can't Toxic that, excuse me, because of Comatose. Kumala is actually one of my favorite Pokemon right now. But I can wear that thing down with the Rock Slide, and it gives me leftovers recovery, so I don't mind him going for Rapid Spin right here. Assuming he will go for it. We're going to protect though, just to make sure he's going for Rapid Spin and wear him down. I think he might actually be Assault Vest Kumala, so we can Rock Slide first on his Rapid Spin. Get off a little bit of chip damage with the sand and whatnot. Actually, that's a lot of damage, good lord. And then proceed to set up our Stealth Rock one more time. If he wants to Earthquake me, that's not going to do too much damage. It actually does a decent amount. Not gonna lie. Huh. So, let him up with the Protect here. I really want to keep him my rocks, so I'm not gonna let him. I don't know if he has. The thing is, I don't know if he has Sucker Punch, so I don't want to go into Alakazam. But we're gonna keep our rocks up, no matter what this guy wants to do. They will stay up. And by me going for recover or protect, excuse me, protect right now, I can ensure that his Earthquake will not be able to knock me out. So I could definitely see him switching out if he wants to. My boy Mudsdale got the Toxic off on Hydreigon. Looking good. Looking good. Now this thing can't really get up rocks versus much else on his team, so I really just want to keep clicking it. As he goes for Earthquake. I don't mind, like I said. I should be able to knock him out with my Serena's Trop Kick after anyway. And we can also Rapid Spin, so I'll allow him to keep doing this. I don't know why he's just not killing me, because I'm very, very adamant about these rocks. Just go right for the Earthquake again. I should have went for Rock Slide there, though, expecting it. I don't know, I was being a little wuss about it, but we can go out to Serena. We should be able to outspeed him unless he's running a ton of speed and go right for Trop Kick and knock him out. If he is running a ton of speed, then I just wasted my time, unfortunately. But the great thing about Trop Kick is it does lower the speed of anything, or lower the attack of anything that wants to come out. Nothing on his team can actually Yoko me, and if he goes Mamoswine, I do not mind. No, Clefable. Clefable's a little bit annoying. However, we can Rapid Spin away our hazards versus that. Or his hazard, excuse me. Get rid of those rocks. As he starts Calm Minding up, I don't really care about that at all. I have Roar, Mudsdale in the back, as well as Haze, Toxapex. So I really don't mind that. We beat that thing 1v1. We can go right out into our Toxapex right here. On his next Calm Mind. Not going to be doing any damage to me. And we can just haze him up. If he has Thunderbolt, okay. If I were him, I would actually go right out into Kumala. A little bit risky of a play. But I would actually make the Kumala play. But I think after we go for that, really nice play. Very nice. I can respect that play on my opponent's part. Solid play. I would have went hard out to Kumala too. So I really can respect that play. Go for Scald though. I can't block his Rapid Spin, unfortunately. I don't have Rocky Helmet or anything, but we can go for Scald and knock him out. So next up, when our hazards are up, they will be there to stay. Rocks being gone is a little bit annoying, but I think it's okay. I would get up T-Spikes here, but it's really not going to do much. I just want to Scald. I do take an Earthquake anyway, and if he's Life Orb, Scald almost knocks him out. We actually, unfortunately, get a crit from my opponent, so he'll get no rocks this game anyway. I would have been able to Rapid Spin him away, which is why I wasn't too worried. And I have Regenerator, so I could beat Clefable 1v1. Regardless of what it wants to do. And I have Encore as well in the back. Metagross is going to come out, as it should. Right out the Skarmory we go. The thing about Metagross is it's a threat. Because it can Meteor Mash and get attack raises. It can definitely get attack raise. There it is. Immediately gets it. So we'll Roost first, and then we'll phase him out. It's unfortunate about that attack raise, but that's what happens when you're using defensive teams versus this. I kind of want to mess around with this and go for Spike, but I think just phasing him out is the better play. Definitely. I'm glad I got off the Toxic on Hydreigon early. I want to Spike up, though, for the Metagross, as it's a threat, but if he gets another attack raise, I'm screwed. So, able to phase him out, maybe into Clefable. Nice. I don't know if he has Thunderbolt or Flamethrower. However, I'm going to risk it just to get a one Spike, because that Spike is going to be very crucial for that Metagross. Goes Hydreigon, so I'm assuming he does not. I can go right out to my Mudsdale on this attack and take no damage. Well, not no damage, but I can at least tank it. Yum. Thanks for the defense raise, bro. I appreciate that. And we'll actually just click Roar, just in case he wants to go Clefable. Yep. And then with the defense raise, we should be able to take on Metagross. We forced him out to Metagross, so now I can just start clicking Earthquake as well. All that chip damage is so good for Alakazam in the back. Alakazam has the opportunity to win this game, and the fact that Spadef Mudsdale just puts in so much work versus him is amazing. Hydreigon comes out. I'm assuming he's going to drop a Draco or go for Dark Pulse again. I can just rest up, eat that up for days, get another defense raise. And this is the thing I'm talking about, where Mudsdale is the type of Pokemon that it doesn't matter if it's asleep, because of every single time you hit it, it gets a defense raise. So, even if his Metagross starts getting attack raises, I don't care. And I have Roar to deal with this thing, so I really don't mind. So, staying with my Mudsdale again. I love this mon. That's my boy Shizzy. I should call it 6. We'll call it Shizzy. Next game. My bad, bro. Didn't mean to disrespect you. And every single time he attacks me, that's one less attack he has. Tries to Encore me. It works, but I now know his entire set. And I can go Toxapex and just click... I can go Toxapex and just click Haze. I now know that he's Encore and Moonblast, so... Haze is the best play right now. Goes out to Mega Metagross. Not bad for me. It's still chip damage that I need for the Calm Mind Alakazam in the back. So we'll go right out to that Mon. And chip damage on Magnezone is also great for Focus Blast to knock it out. Yum. And again, I just want to Roost and be... it's a little bit passive, but I think it's just the best play. That Hydreigon is on a timer because it's toxic, so every single time it comes in, it takes 6%. No attack raise either this time, so we can afford to get up a spike here. As I'll be able to take his next attack. Nice. That spike is just going to be phasing him around. And we now know that he's Encore Clefable, which means his only attack is Moonblast, Softball, and whatnot. So we can beat this guy 1v1 by clicking Whirlwind. No reason to not go for Whirlwind. He wastes the Moonblast there. A little bit worried about Metagross now, but we force him into it, so we can easily go for Roost here. And we wasted a Moonblast from the Clefable. Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh, that's not good. That's not good. However, what's up? What's up? I don't care about you. What's up? Unfortunately, we lost Skarmory due to the flinch, but again, that's what happens when you're passive. He just can't touch me, though. I love it. Clefable? Counter? Go and get phased. Phase up. Temple Storm Pokeaim, what's up? Yeah, and I'll just keep phasing him. Hit me, please, with a Moonblast so I get a... Ah, nice defense raise. Let's go ahead and phase in that Magnezone. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Get that boy up with an Earthquake. We definitely tank any attack, and that's one left Mon. Yep. Ah, nice defense raise. Again, and that's one less Mon that I have to hit Focus Blast versus. I love it. I love it. How much did Draco Meter do before? Draco Meter did a decent amount, not gonna lie. We'll go Serena on the Draco. So we can tank it. Unfortunately, my opponent does miss. I would have tanked it, obviously, but I can turn out of there on the Clefable. Go down to my Mudsdale and just click Rest. And not care about what attacks he goes for. At all. I mean, I can haze him later if I need to. I love it. Mudsdale put it in work in first game. I mean, this is going to be a longer, or probably not a longer live, but we'll get less battles because the games themselves will be longer. Metagross is in range of... Okay, this is actually kind of scary for me. That boy left. Did he lose or did he just leave? So it's a little bit scary of me to go for Rest, but because if he delves back into Metagross, it could be annoying. But again, you guys see how I get defense raises every single time. So I really do want to Rest. That way I could just stall out some turns. I'm assuming the dude might have forfeited, though. Between Haze, Toxapex, Encore Alakazam, which he doesn't know about. But between those Mons and the fact that I Encore Clefable into it. Again, he doesn't know I have Encore yet. But I think Mudsdale would have just won. But I'm so glad that Mudsdale is already putting in work in the first game. The boy comes back. He has come back. I wonder if he'll Moonblast me. Thing is, I can also afford to go for the Chop Kick. He might just time out too, as well. Pulls a double here, it'll be better for me. I don't know what double he could pull. Yeah, that boy lost due to inactivity. Unfortunate. I think I had the game in the bag anyway. But let's look for another game. Mudsdale put in work, and now we're going to call it 6 after my boy Shizzy. About to drop some fire. Ah, that's a clean first game, though. That is clean. Ah. I'm hyped. I'm hyped that I actually put in work in the first game. I'm really hyped about that. I love when a Mon does what it's supposed to do. And I think the team really did function how it's supposed to. I love how my opponent played as well. Very, very solid double out into Kumala. So that guy was definitely competent. That guy was definitely competent. Also, I think Clef is a sleeper Pokemon right now. Oras was easily one of the best Pokemon. And one of the most annoying Pokemon to deal with. But because we have all these new toys, I feel like people aren't using it. But I still think Calm Mind Clef is a legitimate threat. I honestly do. even with all the fairies, steals, all that stuff running around, Magearna and whatnot, I really do think Tapu Bulu, I really do think it's a legitimate threat. Even with Tapu Lele around, I legitimately think Clefable is still a threat, a top tier threat. And hopefully as the tiers, what I'm really waiting for is the tiers to finalize. But hopefully as they do, we'll be able to show how threatening it is. Now there's a team where 6 can do a little bit of work by stopping Xurkitree and whatnot. I want to lead off a Toxic Spikes immediately, only because I want a Toxic Spike up for the Tapu Fini. Leads off a Metagross. Now I do live 1 hit. I do live 1 hit, so I'm gonna get up my Toxic Spikes. I do live 1 Zen Headbutt. And I really want the Toxic Spike up for Tapu Fini, because Tapu Fini is a threat. So I really want that T-Spike up. Yeah. So it's not in my best interest to stay in, but I really want that Toxic Spike up immediately. And we thankfully get it off. Now, we'll switch out to Skarmory. He doesn't go for Pursuit, which is great. And I can just start phasing around his team. Doesn't get an attack raise either, so it's time to start phasing around his team. Come on, don't go for Zen Head, but if anything, you go for the mash there. I force in Xurkitree. Beautiful, beautiful. Exactly what I wanted. I can go route to Gigalith now. I don't want to go hard into Mudsdale. I can't believe he actually Thunderbolted, but either way, that's damage I want. And we can get up our rocks here as the Energy Balls. We do live it. Ah, that's what I wanted. Nice free damage. I'll protect here. Just see what he wants to go for. As he opts to Volt Switch. Now, I'm actually going to go out into my Serena only because I don't want him going directly into Tapu Fini. And I can U-turn out of there as well. I can U-turn out of there, and if he wants to go out into... I'll have a slow U-turn, which will knock him out if he stays in. And if he wants to go out to Marowak, we get rocks up, we get all that prior damage that I want on it. So, I think this has worked out. Yes, I did weaken my Gigalith a little bit. But I really, really, really want that T-Spike up for Greninja, for Mamoswine and whatnot. Even for Marowak, even Xurkitree. So, he decides to go hard into Tapu Fini. Which baffles me. Which honestly baffles me. I go into my Gigalith only because I can get up Stealth Rock, and if he opts to go for the Scald, I can Encore him with my Alakazam and prevent him from defogging. Really surprised he went hard on Tapu Fini on that Mon. He also decides to switch out here, which surprises me a bit as well. I'm not quite sure what he's doing, but I'll go right out to Skarmory anyway and just Roost. If he goes back out to Tapu Fini, as he does, I can Roost up the damage. Hopefully he doesn't have Scald. He can't kill me unless he gets, unless he crits me. But we can Roost off, which will help a lot more versus his Metagross and whatnot. And we'll actually go Serena here because I don't want to get Scald, and he can't Scald me. Nature's Madness, ooh. Once again, we get a slow U-turn off versus him. I don't need Serena for too much. I think Toxapex does a lot of work versus my opponent's team anyway. And just getting off that U-turn is huge versus Marowak and whatnot. It's nice to stay in, just fine. As you can tell, I'm really, really hesitant about going out into my Alexander Revenge Kill him because I'm very, very worried about... I'll protect here, by the way, so we can stall him out a little bit more. But I'm very, very worried. Actually, I'm pretty sure we live a hit. Let me just go for Stealth Rock, because I can protect after. And Stealth Rock will kill him with Poison next time he comes in if he decides to switch. I really want Rocks up for the Zam. Yeah, I'm fine. Because that allows me to wear down this Tapu Fini, and I'll be able to block the defog now with my Protect. So like I said, I am a bit worried about Pokemon such as Ash Greninja, which he can actually go into if he wants to. I'm a little bit worried about that, which is why I kind of wanted my Gigalith to die there. And he notices he can go out to Ash Greninja. Unfortunate. Can I chase Battle Ball with Alexander? That'd be so cool. We'll sack Serena here. I'll keep Gigalith alive just for the sand. Hydro Pump unfortunately knocks me out. However, rocks are up. Hit him with the Alakazam. I expect him to go out into... I don't expect him to stay in, but I Mega Evolve and get the speed boost anyway, so I'm just going to go for the Focus Blast. He has no actual good switch-ins, especially because rocks have been hit the Metagross twice if it switches in again. Ooh, I traced the Beast Boost. Unfortunately, in this situation, if we hit, it's still not the best for me. I'm assuming he's going to go out into his Metagross now and Pursuit me if he does have it. That would have been one of the situations where it would have been better to to have the special attack raise, because I could go for it here. But we'll switch to Skarmory as he does not go for the... He has the Bullet Punch. Okay, so I'm assuming he doesn't have Pursuit. That's awesome. That's amazing. So Spike is going to go up. We're going to be wearing down this Metagross a lot. I really want a T-Spike up again. Maybe I can get one up versus Marowak. He actually goes out to Mamoswine. Interesting play. What I'll do is a really weird play of my own, but I'm going to go Toxapex just to get the Regenerator. I didn't expect an Ice Crash. I expected him to go for his Stealth Rock there, but just to get the Regenerator, that way I can be healthy enough to take on Greninja and get up a T-Spike later. I don't want to take an Earthquake. I want to be back up full. Nice. Let's get up another Spike. I don't know if he's Fizz Death or anything, but... Or Life Orb. That looks like light. Oh, that doesn't... Oh, come on. Don't. No. Clean. Toxapex eats an Ice Crash plus Earthquake from a Focus Sash set, unless he crits me. Nah, I should still be able to live it, and I really want that T-Spike up for Greninja. I really need that T-Spike up for Greninja as well as Marowak. And if he decides to switch out to Greninja, predicting that, that's fine. I get more recovery. Don't flinch me here. I really needed the T-Spike up right there. I'm not going to risk my my Skarmory. I'll just go out to Gigalith on his next Icicle Crash. Alright, goes for Earthquake. That's fine. I just need a T-Spike up so I can wear down the Greninja. Please. That's all I'm asking is for this T-Spike. Just give me this T-Spike for Marowak as well as Greninja. This is all I want. In fact, if I would have been able to phase him, it would have been better. I could probably go out to Toxapex, not Toxapex, excuse me. I could probably go out to Mudsdale. Oh, come on! Alright, go ahead and hit this. Yeah, and he crits me with Ice Shard. Double crit in a row. Let's miss the Focus Blast on top of that. Nice. Nice. It's always great. That's always great. I just straight up lose to this. I straight up lose. Because I got multi-flinched, crit, doubled, missed Focus Blast. That's Pokemon though. That's what happens with Pokemon. But I really need that T-Spike up to wear down Greninja. If he didn't flinch me with Skarmory, I could have at least phased him out into Metagross and maybe gotten up more even Greninja and let it get a little bit more chip damage. I needed it to wear it down, unfortunately. And even the turn he went for Icicle Crash, he decided to... It decided to crit me on one side of my Toxapex and then flinch me in the next one. We got another game. Using my team. With Scarfgar. I'm gonna lead Mudsdale just in case, because it beats everything on his team outside of like Goliath and whatnot. But I can go hard into Toxapex and just get up a... There's not even a point in going T-Spike. Well, maybe there is. Maybe there's a point in going for T-Spike. Because I wear down Gastrodon and whatnot, so we'll get up a T-Spike here. I could also Scald Burn him. Unfortunately, he does have the... Gengar, but my Mudsdale puts in so much work versus him. It really does. Magearna comes out. I can click Scald here if he wants to Volt Switch out into Gengar, because I get off damage. Also, he doesn't knock me out with anything on Scarfgar. Yep. I assumed he would go Gengar there to absorb the T-Spike. And we'll just get up our Toxapex again. I eat any hit he wants to go for. Yeah, and there we have our T-Spike up. Lovely. So there's a few Pokemon I can go into, Gigalith or Mudsdale. I don't want to go hard into Mudsdale. I'd rather go Gigalith just to wear down the Gengar with Sandstorm damage and whatnot. If he doubles back onto Magearna, that's fine. I'll get up Rocks and threaten him. Plus I get Regenerator. He does stand because I did switch first, so he'll be taking a bit of chip damage. Just a little bit of chip. And we'll start getting up our Stealth Rock here. Thing about his team is he doesn't have any hazard control, whereas I do. So every hazard I get up is finalized, and every one he gets up is not. And I have a great answer to Alolan Golem, which is my Mudsdale. Mudsdale actually beats a lot of his team. This being one of the members. Speaking of which, I'm going hard into Mudsdale right now to block the Volt Switch. Yum. And let's start phasing a little bit. I could definitely go for Earthquake here, but I expect him to go out to Skarmory. And no, he decides to stay in. Gives me a +2 defense boost. Gengar comes out. I 100% live this Shadow Ball. I definitely live this Shadow Ball, so we're just going to rest up. Ah, nice defense rose. Gets us a death drop, unfortunately, but like I said, any damage on Gengar is wearing it down to the point where I can beat it 1v1 later. I don't want to take another Shadow Ball, though. I'd much rather wear him down with Sand again. Decides to stay in, though. And gets a crit on me. A little bit annoying, but what can I do? We'll double onto Toxapex just to get a little bit of regen versus the Magearna that I'm assuming is going to come out. Also, T-Spikes, again, is very nice versus him. Goes out into Gastrodon. I do have a really solid answer to Gastrodon being my my Cleric, because I don't care about what he could do, even if he wants to go for Toxic. And I get my regen back up to full. Plus I can also go for the Aromatherapy if I want to. Because I don't want him to go for Toxic, predicting me to go for Aromatherapy. I know he's going to go for Skarmory. I'll just go for Aromatherapy here. There's no way you risk Gastrodon this early on, when Gastrodon's the only thing stopping him from losing to this. We're just going to go for Aromatherapy. There's Skarm. Nice. So my Mudsdale is now healed, and I can get up my hazards one more time. We'll get up a Spike, though, because he actually, like I said, he cannot stop a Spike. He can't stop Spikes. I don't even care if he goes back on to Golem. He cannot stop Spike. And that Spike is going to be wearing down the Magearna. Magearna is more of a threat than anything else. Yeah, there was no way I was going for U-turn there either. I'm slow as hell. Well, not me. That's pretty fast in track, not gonna lie. But my Mon is slow as hell. How much is Gengar at? Not enough. Not enough damage yet. Not enough. Yeah, I don't care about Golem at all. Gengar can't spin block me, especially with all these hazards up. So we'll start phasing him. I do have a bit of speed, so I will be faster. I am faster anyway. My Whirlwind will be faster is what I'm trying to say. So we can phase him up. Bring him right up to Magearna. Lovely, lovely damage. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Lovely. And I'll actually just sack Gigalith to the Volt Switch here. I'm assuming he's going to go for Volt Switch anyway. Hitting by Fire is also a very viable play on my opponent's part. Because Mudsdale does live even a +1 attack, I'll go route to that. Once I get rid of Gengar, I think also Alakazam wins, so go route to Mudsdale. And just Quake him. I do live a Floral Cannon, and I weaken him with Earthquake to the point where... Why is he going for Hidden Power? My boy just raised my stamina. I weaken him with Earthquake to the point where he goes down to Alakazam. So that's fine, even if he ends up knocking me out here. Though Alolan could be a bit of an issue, I suppose. So I'm not going to let him knock me out. I think he'd go for Floral Cannon here, if anything, and I am faster. That did so much damage, however, I'm faster. So I can Brave Bird and knock him out. But that did so much more damage than what I wanted. But we can Brave Bird him. And like I said, keep my Mons alive. I wanted to keep Mudsdale alive for the Alolan. Speaking of which, there you are. Hello! We'll just phase him out if he wants to get up his rocks. I really want to phase in, yeah, I really want to phase in Gengar so he can't use that to spin block later. There we go. So, no longer can Gengar spin block. Bet you Toxapex eats, but I'll sack this. To go for Scald. Knock him out. Honestly, if he wanted to, he could actually save this to later absorb a Toxic Spike. But now I can Rapid Spin away all his hazards. Unless he goes Skarmory. Skarmory's actually a really solid play on my opponent's part. Ugh, why do you have to block that? Golem is out. Golem is here. Golem is now. You gonna Quake? What are you gonna do? I think you Stone Edge, honestly. But I only needed Mudsdale for that one, Mon. Toxapex is a lot better in this game. So, if he wants to Quake and knock me out, he can. Can go right out to Serena and just rapid spin away all these hazards. I think Alakazam just wins, plus Toxapex, so. Let's get rid of these hazards right now. I want to get rid of these spikes. They're threatening to me. I guess he could have, he should have more speed, no? Did I not put more speed than this Serena? Nice. I'm gonna just go Alakazam and just click Psychic. The Psychic is here. Goodbye. A few ways I could have played this game differently. Just I needed to kill Gengar faster to actually do anything versus it. Skarmory comes out. We're gonna get up our T-Spikes to wear down the Gastrodon. If he wants to switch out Skarmory, that's fine. He allows me to get up a T-Spike, which is lovely, because now he 1v1 Gastrodon. Let me get up another T-Spike, please. Just let me get up the other T-Spike. Yeah, he let me get up both of my T-Spikes, so I 1v1 his entire team now. I actually 1v1 his entire team. I 1v1 with just this Mon. So we'll burn Skarmory here. Go right out into Zam. Because he's burnt, I don't even have to worry about him going for the Brave Bird here. And we'll just click Focus Blast and hopefully land it. Nice. So Skarmory is gone. T-Spike is up. I don't know why he let me get up both layers of my T-Spikes, but he did. And Gastrodon is going to come out. And all I got to do is Psychic this thing twice. With my Mega Zam. And we 2 KO. Well, I also live in Earthquake. Even if he crit me. Solid. And Golisopod is also beat down as well. Gastrodon dies to hazards. Golisopod can't come in. I mean, I guess it can if it wants to. I don't know why he let me get up both layers of Toxic Spikes. He definitely should not have. I'm sad about the last game, man. It would have been another opportunity for Mudsdale just to wall, like, Metagross and everything with a couple defense raises, getting the stamina. Not wall it in particular, but, you know, beating it 1v1 because of stamina and whatnot. And he can now go out to Golisopod, take all that damage, and we'll just click Psychic. No, the first impression. I managed to get a first impression kill. I didn't get that. I didn't end up getting that. Golisopod unfortunately cannot touch Toxapex. The boy does not get Earthquake. Look at this monster. I don't know why this monster doesn't get Earthquake, but he can't touch me, even with Liquidation. Even if he gets defense raise drops, I'm about to just haze. No, there's no point in me not clicking Scald. Even if he crit Liquidations into a defense drop twice in a row, I don't die. So, and Scald, that boy is red card if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I win the game by clicking. That boy, what? There was one turn left, dude. Whatever. I'm gonna look for another game. There was actually just. Oh, you would have died. It would have been over quicker than the 60 seconds I have to wait. The guy's using Trick Room with Guzzlord. I like it. I like it. Ooh, I like it a lot. I'm gonna lead off with Toxapex because Toxapex are the difference in this battle between winning and losing, I think. As they allow me to wear down Slowbro, Porygon, and whatnot. It really depends on this Magearna set. I can actually be very threatened by the Magearna, depending on what it is, but I love Shiny Carbink. It looks so cool. It looks like cotton candy, like blue cotton candy. Not pink cotton candy, obviously. Obviously. But he lets me get up 2 layers of Toxic Spike. Lovely, 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 lovely. Beautiful. And we'll go right out into my boy, Skarmory here. As he actually booms there. I didn't expect him to boom. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to skip turns. I expected him to go right out into, not Magearna. We're going to do Volt Switch. Hit him up with the Mudsdale. What's up? This attack is about to hurt. This attack is actually about to hurt. But we're Earthquake here. Do some damage. Shout out to the Trick Room actually making me faster. And shout out to Fleur Cannon. I cannot hit one to save my life, and neither can my opponent. That wouldn't have knocked me out. Obviously, he's leftovers. I'm Spadaf. It would have given me a a defense raise, and I could have just Earthquake again, and I think I won that game as well. But the T-Spikes were actually, when you're running Trick Room is like offense, so T-Spikes is a difference kind of between winning and losing. I don't think he had enough mons to deal with Mudsdale. He has one mon that can knock me out, or even be close to a KO, excuse me, can't knock me out after getting the defense raise, and that would have been like Life Orb, Slowbro with Surf, but I had Sand Turns, plus the fact that I had, oh, this is going to be an annoying game. I had Sand Turns, plus the fact that I had, what's it called? An answer to that would be Serena. So we're going to lead off with our Mudsdale here because it can Toxic the Necrozma. Let's lead off with Porygon. That's fine. Same thing. I click Toxic here. We wear him down. I'm good with getting off this Toxic. Goes for Tri-Attack. Doesn't. Ooh. I thought that was a freeze. And that boy's on a timer. I don't see a Cleric either. Wait, do I just click Earthquake here and 1v1 his entire team? I really think that's like possible. I'll just start clicking Earthquake. Honestly. 6 does not care. Because 7, 8, 9. All out pummeling Kartana could be annoying. But Calm Mind, Alakazam destroys him. I love it. We're going to click Earthquake here. We don't want to let something like that monster come in for free. That took 64%. Not bad. That's one less Focus Blast I have to hit. And we'll go Toxic X right now on his Water Shuriken. Why would you go for that over Hydro Pump? Teach your own. I don't see a reason not to click Scald. It should be able to knock out Greninja with Life Orb. And I want to burn his Toxapex as well. Obviously, we both have him, so I don't think T-Spikes is the better play right now. I guess Necrozma is an option my opponent can make. He has extra sensory. No. And they always flinch me. Yay. Maybe I'll just forgo Rocks this game. Yeah. He very well could go for Hydro Pump here. But if he doesn't, he'll die to his turns plus Protect. Dark Pulse was also a good mid-ground, but he will die to that plus Protect from my Gigalith. The Protect is here. The Protect is now. What? Huh? Okay, I know my name is Click X now, but bros, you don't gotta click X now. You don't actually have to click X now. Did you see Mudsdale eat up that thing? All right, we got another game. Scary team. Tapu Lele. Big threat. Massive threat. Huge threat. The Lele is here. Thank you, man. Gigalith is a good lead because it actually beats Tapu Lele. Or, not beats it, but it can wear it down. I like this guy. But we'll lead Gigalith because it deals with Tapu Lele's lead. Everything else sets me back a turn versus Tapu Lele. Who are you testing? Mudsdale. That is my friend. Mudsdale is actually my friend. I love how all these accounts that I end up testing on end up getting higher and higher. People say, oh man, stop getting off on these accounts because you don't care. You want to get easier opponents. No, I don't think anyone on the ladder. I don't think I can be up here and I can be all the way down here. And the skill, it doesn't. I don't think it matters. Like, I don't think points equate skill. It's a lot of luck involved. There's the lead. Lele will Toxic right here on his Psychic just to wear him down. And I missed the crucial Toxic. Oh my god. That was so crucial, man. That's so annoying too. It's Specs as well. Crap, man. I could have worn him down 2 turns for that. I mean, I clicked it again, obviously, right there. I don't know why he switched. But my recovery is coming back. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. We are back. Why did I miss that Toxic, though, so early? Yum! So Mudsdale's here. We can just click Earthquake. I expect him to go Tapu Fini, so I don't want to go for any other attack. If he goes Mana Buzz, I'll Toxic that. Yeah, I didn't want to go for Toxic because Misty Terrain, obviously, is an option that my opponent could have. And I expect him to go into his Mamoswine. Honestly, I just want to click Earthquake again. Even Moonblast is not going to be doing much to me. Yeah, raise my stamina. Raise it. Weaken this boy. I don't know if that's Specs on that, to be honest, but we'll rest up here as he goes for Calm Mind. I do have Serena in the back. I can't. Why did I try going for rest? I'm such an idiot. I hate when I forget about Misty Terrain. I feel like Key in that one video. But Serena does take this on 1v1, as well as the majority of his team with just Trop Kick in its own right. Sorry about that. I hate making terrible plays like that. I really do. I really hate forgetting about the terrains, but it's not my fault, man. They're new. And we can get off a nice and slow U-turn versus whatever my opponent wants to do now. Hopefully he goes Marowak. Nice. Even get a crit. That's cool. Not that it matters. And we'll go right out to Mudsdale. And click the Quakenators. We do eat one Flare Blitz. I want this Mon for Magnezone, but Mandibuzz comes out. Interestingly enough. What are you going to do? Foul play me? I can just click Earthquake again. I'll Toxic though. As he doubles out to Tapu Fini. Good play. Definitely a good play. I expect him to actually go Lele here. So I want an Earthquake. Even if he surfs, that's fine. I do have my answer in the back. Goes out to Mamoswine, so still a good turn because we are able to break its Sash. So useful for the late game. And I can go route to Skarmory and just get up a Spike on his Stealth Rock. The Spike is here. The Spike is now. So that Spike is going to be very crucial. I guess Marowak could come out if it wants to. Magnezone is his play of choice. Double right back out to 6. I mean, he should know I'm running Shed Shell, so he'll probably double here into something. But if he doesn't, Flash Cannon's not going to do too much anyway. Ah, nice defense run. What's up? What's up? What's up? And we'll just start phasing him a little bit. I don't think he'd stay in, and I want to weaken the Tapu Fini. As well as hopefully bring in something like Mandibuzz or Marowak. That's good too. And we'll just click the Earthquake because of my defense rise. He goes for Misty Terrain, forgetting about... He goes for Will-O-Wisp, forgetting about his own Misty Terrain. Looks like we both did the same thing at Misty Terrain. Yeah. It's funny. It is funny in my opinion anyway. I want a Toxic here. I'll Roar, just in case he switches out. I didn't expect Mandibuzz, but... Tapu Fini comes out. And we can go route to Serena on his attack. As he taunts me. What he should do here is actually go out into his... go into Marowak to dodge, to block the Rapid Spin. I would do that. And that gives him the opportunity to go out into Tapu Lele. I'm going to go for Rapid Spin anyway, though. As he goes Mandibuzz. Nice. So like I said, it will give him the opportunity to block the Rapid Spin if he wants to go for it. I expect him to defog, so I'm going to go out into my Gigalith now. Or where you turn out to my Gigalith. Get a bit of recovery back. Get up the sand to also wear down the Marowak if that thing wants to come in. And proceed to get up our Young Rocks. Foul play is also an option by my opponent. Mamoswine, though, is his play of choice. The rocks are up. The rocks are here. The rocks are now. I mean, Skarmory's so obvious. Wow, he actually Earthquaked me. Put that boy on a timer, though. A young timer. He knows I protect, so I'll go for Rock Slide on his Stealth Rock. Yep. Expecting to predict my protect. And Mamoswine is gone. That's some priority. Just straight up gone. Tapu Lele can definitely come out, though. But the rocks being up is so big. Because if he wants to get rid of them, he has to defog his own rocks away as well. What does Magnezone want to do? We'll protect and find out after these messages. Yum Volt Switch. What's up? Mudsdale's right there. He's definitely Assault Vest or something. I'll go for Toxic though. Just in case he wants to double onto Tapu Fini. That would have been the play he would make it. And we can go route into our Mudsdale and just click Earthquake. I don't see a reason not to. The Magnezone's obviously right in front of me. I'm still very scared about the Lele, and I really wish I hit that Toxic earlier. Mandibuzz, though, comes out, and what I can do is just Toxic that thing. If he doubles out to Fini, I mean, he can get rid of my rocks, but as long as we land this, we're in a good position. Doubles out to Fini, but that's still rock damage, which I don't mind at all. Yeah, I always have Serena as a switch in anyway, so I'm not sure what he's doing. Okay, well then, that's cool. I think I just win now. Because I U-turn him out of there on his defog. I go out to Alakazam. I encore him. Into defog. Assuming he stays in anyway. I have to encore, I don't care if, yeah. And then I go for Calm Mind and I start attacking and hitting him hard. The Calm Mind is here, the Calm Mind is now. Just remember that. The Calm Mind is here, the Calm Mind is now. We'll hit this boy up with a nice and young Psychic. Goodbye! Magnezone. Hell no, I'm not risking this as much as I want to. Not worth. Never worth. Can't believe he Flash Cannon there over any other attack as well. But not worth the risk. I really want a Toxic here. I expect him to go Tapu Fini, but I really, really want a Toxic. I can't believe he's still risking the Mana Buzz. Oh my god. Wow. Another Earthquake is still the best play. I guess he could Roost if he wants to. I don't know. I feel like we 1v1 his team, and I want Tapu Lele to come out. I want Earthquake Tapu Lele. Then again, Toxic is a no drawback move because I have switch-ins for his Tapu Lele. He should go Tapu Lele here, man. I'm gonna Toxic it. There we go. Land. Hey, the Lele has been hit. Okay. Now it's rest and choose my fodder, I think. I think we eat one Psychic, so we rest up here. Just to make sure. Goes for the Hidden Power, though. Boosts my stamina. Hey! I'm gonna double onto Skarmory, just in case that wasn't Scarf. Nice. Mana Buzz doesn't have Taunt, so I can get up a Spike as well. I think that was Scarf damage. So we can get up a Spike, and then we can Aromatherapy later. Mudsdale being alive, always amazing for me. I'm so glad that boy is on a timer. Clean. Clean. That Spike hurts him even if he doubles. Because I go right back out into my Serena. I go for the Aromatherapy and wake up. Ah, why? No. Time to U-turn though. Okay. Trying to get off that chip. I see you. Not that it matters if anything. You go right Toxapex. I believe we just click the Scald here. Nah, we double back on the Serena. Yeah, we just get a little bit more HP. And start clicking the Chop Kick. Even as he goes Manda Buzz. I'm still getting back recovery. This is a little bit longer of a game, but I love how Mudsdale's like the clutch. Or the crutch or whatever. And even if he wants to defog, I U-turn right on out. Right back out into Skarmory. Get up the hazard. I have no fear because he's not running Brave Bird. I know the team. And the T-Spike is here. The T-Spike is mine. Unfortunately, I have not been able to Aromatherapy up yet. Really sucks, but we'll go Serena one last time, and now we'll click Aromatherapy. Yum. And we'll just Aromatherapy just to wake me up. Wake me up! Ah. Clean damage. I feel like he'll U-turn immediately, so I want to go Skarmory. Goes for Foul Play. I don't mind. Again, Spike stays up. And if he wants to Roost, I can stall him out of defogs if I need to. And I can stall him out Foul Plays. Well, not really, but he's obviously going to defog there. Yep. I kind of just want a Brave Bird, to be honest. But I think still spiking up is just a better play. I really wish... Okay. We're going to go 6 again. Because even if he goes out to Fini, I don't care. I just phase it out. With Roar. I expect him to Moonblast here. He could go for Surf. But I expect him to Moonblast predicting my... Yep. Expect him to Moonblast predicting my... My Serena there. This is a tough turn. Because he's definitely going to go for Psychic. I want to Quake. Yeah, we eat it up. And I believe we knock him out. Nice. So while Magnezone is still an issue, Well, that very much is an issue, excuse me. Huh. I believe we can just go Toxapex and force him to... Maybe we can get a couple turns back with this. I don't know. I'm gonna go for T-Spike here though. Or attempt to go for T-Spike. Excuse me, to go for T-Spike. He could Thunderbolt or Volt Switch. I really want to go back out to Mudsdale though, but no, I'm not gonna make the play. Yeah. Alright, so what we do now is we gotta hit the Focus Blast. I have to hit the Focus Blast. I have to hit the Focus Blast. Let's go. Come on. Give me it. Oh, God. It's so annoying. That's so annoying. Nah, I gotta keep up this spike. I keep up this spike no matter what. Gotta wear down that that mag. We gotta wear down that mag. Man, I just want to see the damage as well, because I can calm mine up later. I can definitely calm mine up later. He's gonna defog again, but I don't really care. I'm gonna spike up. I feel like he'll U-turn here. And I want to catch the mag with the spike. There we go. There we go. Get on out. Get on out. Tapu Fini comes out. We're gonna go hard into Serena and just start chop kicking the hell out of this man. Don't even care if he goes Mandibuzz. It's just recovery, man. If he defogs, I'm in a good position. I have to go for U-turn. Yep. If I can just... Okay, so I'm debating going for the Calm Mind here, predicting Magnezone, because I could just Focus Blast that thing and knock it out. But I want to go for Encore. I can't risk it. Tapu Fini is his play of choice. Okay, well, we'll Calm Mind up now. The thing, I'm pretty sure I KO him with 2 Focus Blasts and he does not knock me out with anything. But the thing is, I have to hit, and I feel like I have to risk it sooner or later, so I'm gonna go for it now. We hit the first one. There we go. Now all we gotta do is hit it versus Mag. Tapu Fini comes out. I'm gonna Psychic here anyway. I don't even care if you go back out into... Like, I have to Psychic here. Yeah, it comes down to me hitting the next Focus Blast versus Mandibuzz. He could actually go Mandibuzz now if he wanted to. It really does come down to that one hit, though. Even if you go back and forth, like, it still comes down to that one hit. I want to risk it here, just because it's not too much of a risk. Because it knocks him out, I'm risking it. Alright, the Tapu Fini's gone. It actually just comes down to Magnezone and Mandibuzz, man. Am I going to hit these last two Focus Blasts? That's the thing. I really want to. I'm going to risk it. There's one. There's one. Can we hit one more? Can we hit one more? He can't stall me out, though. I think I win. I think there's a smarter play of doing this, and that's to just stall him out of all his turns. I'm going to hit this, though. Ah! Good game, man. Good game, and we are now at 1701. Ah, we hit all the Focus Blast. See, the thing is, I could have done that so many turns sooner, but I didn't want it to come down to me having to hit Focus Blast. But after I hit versus Magnezone and Tapu Fini died, I could literally stall him with Skarmory plus Trap Kicking and just swapping back before on his roost, predicting with Mudsdale, getting recovery, and swapping back and forth. So I could beat him 1v1. But, oof, we did it. That was a long live too, 54 minutes. I think Mudsdale definitely shined throughout the live multiple times. And you saw how well it took on Magnezone and supported the team. But in any case, guys, I really do hope you all enjoyed. Thank you everybody for watching. Feel free, of course, to leave a like, subscribe, do your thing. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, friends.